I'm here to talk to you about stepping up to stand out. In today's marketplace, it's tough to stand out. Good grades and lots of extracurricular activities won't guarantee that you'll land the job of your dreams or that you'll even land an interview. There are many qualified candidates out there. The secret to standing out is to impress recruiters or investors with the unique and authentic you, in person, on paper, and online. Your personal brand matters. Your brand is your reputation. It's what you're known for and how people experience you. It's about bringing who you are and what you stand for to the forefront. Delivering your brand clearly and consistently will create a memorable experience in the minds of those you interact with and can open doors to new opportunities. Define your strengths. People with strong brands are clear about who they are. They know and maximize their strengths. Now is your chance to uncover and define the unique skills that make you stand out from the crowd. What was the most successful project you've ever tackled and what made you successful? What was the most important role you've ever fulfilled on a team and why? When faced with an overwhelming obstacle, what's your go-to skill to overcome it? What are the strengths that others acknowledge in you? Clarify. Write down your top 5 strengths. For example, you might use words like creative, solid interpersonal skills, relationship builder, or ability to make the complex simple. Validate. Up until now, the exercise has been focused on your own perceptions. Now it's time to validate what you documented about yourself. How do others experience you? Would they agree with your assessment? How do they experience those strengths? Select 2 of your unique strengths and use them as your key differentiators on your Propell page. What are your values? A good way to figure out what makes you tick is to look at your values. Think of them as your personal compass. They give direction to the choices you make and the way you behave. At this point, you're probably making important decisions about your future, deciding where to focus your time and effort. Check out this values chart. They can be hard to define until someone or something violates them. If you need help to clarify your values, think about some of the most memorable conflicts you've had in your life. Examine them closely for the essence of what really bugged you. What crossed the line? Chances are, if you remember the conflict, it's because it touched upon one of your key values. Validate. You've picked your top 5 values and have defined what they mean to you. But does how you're living align with that? Are you building your life around what's important to you? It's time to see if you're walking the walk through a quick self-assessment. For each value in the chart to the right, give yourself a score of 1 to 5, where 1 indicates I'm not living this value, and 5 indicates I live this value to the fullest. I could be the poster child for this value. Think about whether or not others would be able to see the value in your day-to-day interactions. Be honest. Pursue your passions. Your passions fuel your actions. When you integrate your passion into what you do, you're more engaged and can create a powerhouse of enthusiasm, engagement, and inspiration for those around you. Passions can play a positive role at work as well as at play. What would I do with my summer if money weren't an issue? What are my favorite activities? What type of people am I drawn to? What kind of stories in the news always capture my interest? Decipher. Now it's time to separate the passionate activities from the real passion that lies beneath. Yes, there's a difference. You need to do this in order to find ways to integrate your passions into your day-to-day activities and even into your work. What? Passion and work? That sounds like a counterintuitive match. But does it need to be? Often we can't see the connection between our passions and at work at first glance. But if you know why you're passionate about what you're passionate about, you can figure out how to infuse that into your day-to-day activities. Define your purpose. Your purpose is your big picture internal vision of what you would like to achieve. When you combine clear values, engage your passions, and take on-purpose action, you can follow your personal roadmap to the destinations you choose. What's next? You market yourself. You create amazing career marketing tools that reflect the essence of who you are, not just what you've done. You're now clear on what makes you unique. So get ready to share that with the world. Your positioning statement. Your positioning is a summation of all the attributes you've selected for your brand. From a marketing perspective, positioning is the space you want to occupy in your customers' minds when they think about your brand. And personal branding is how you want others to feel about you, whether it's a boss, coworker, job interviewer, friend, or partner. A positioning statement is a statement that captures who you are. It's not a factual claim, but rather an emotional reason for people to want to be around you. It should capture the essence of who you are and how you've defined your personal brand. Your communication subjects. Communicate about topics that are on brand. Write articles or comment on posts that are your topic. The topic that you want to be known for. If your brand positioning is young leader passionate about sustainability, you shouldn't create an article about interior design. That is not on brand. Your subject matter should reflect your expertise, which is sustainability, not design. Long story short, you'll confuse your target audience. So remember, your personal brand matters. Use these tips as a resource to help you step up and step out.